Your best experience ever only happened because of something that seems to me that you qualify as a failure, that, you were destined for Google, and then Google decided that some other person who clearly wasn't as good as you. I mean, let's be real about that person.
If you're listening.
Yeah. Google, you made a mistake. Yeah. But it led to your best experience ever, and this whole new life that new business, new life.
I think it gives me I got chill. I don't know if you can see this on the camera, but I got little goosebumps,
I think my favorite part about this show is Brad and I get to see people who are passionate about what they do. And I think it's Alan Watts that said that it's like, if you were to live a long life doing what you don't, you're better to live a short life doing what you love than a long life being miserable. Mm-hmm. And I think that's so cool that you found your passion. And anyone that's passionate about something, they're always going to be successful because you have your heart and your soul into it. You really care. It doesn't even feel like a job, which I just adore that story, how it kind of happenstance fell into place like that. But Brad is really curious on how you actually help people set up these gardens at home and so describe is about, how you find these clients, and kind of just like what to expect if we were like, hey, come to our yard. Yeah. I live in Mount Adams, and behind my yard is like this acre of land that's not used. And I wanted to do a community garden there. Unfortunately, I don't think there's enough light, but there's plenty of everyone, even if a small, like a city yard that I have, there's definitely space, to help. So
there's probably enough light for something.
Exactly.
Yeah. Very good
the understory.
Yes.
Yeah, understory, like spice bush, pawpaw.
See, he's such an expert. I want to hear like what's the process? Like if I'm like, hey, come have this yard. First off, how do you get people to commit or find them? And then what does it look like when you walk in the door and sit?
Yeah, and just to kind of give you guys some clarity, I left Curiosity to apprentice at Carriage House to become a beekeeper. And that was the story. And then from there, I did some odd jobs. I worked for a green roofing company. I did some other things for a year. Then eventually I found landscaping.